Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about another one of those student outcomes. Now, this is where a smaller component in the sense that less of the time is spent on this and less of the grading is spent on this within the Summit system. But it still matters, which is content knowledge. Now, when previous generations went to school, we focused a lot on just memorizing information and maybe using it a little bit. But the problem is that nowadays information is readily accessible, and memorizing everything is not really an important skill. Yes, you still need to know things in order to be able to apply them, but the key is applying them. It's understanding and applying concepts at a higher level. So this does help students build a foundation that they need to develop the skills. So it's like I said in the previous video, it's the backdrop that is used for projects. So it enables us to do some critical thinking. And of course, helps a student become a more well-rounded person by building a knowledge base that is well bigger. But we don't really care as much that they know everything about it, that they memorize everything and take that with them. We care that they can use it. So how does that play out into the Summit system? So the students will spend a lot of time, especially doing self-directed learning, which is a class that they have throughout the day, using the Summit platform and the resources within them to access the content, learn about it, practice it, and then try to pass content assessments that show that they mastered it. Now, it sounds like they're doing everything on their own, but they're not, because teachers will also have personalized supports, including workshops, and sometimes they will even do that within the core class while they are doing the project. They'll pull students for workshops or do review sessions, give students opportunities to try to take the exam. So it's not as if the teacher is not a part of the teaching of the content, but a lot of it is done through student-directed learning. Now, they can also help each other with this. They can actually engage with peer tutoring. And the system itself is full of different resources to see where they are. There's always a diagnostic to see how much they already know about it, which areas they're strong, which areas they're weak. After they try it once and actually take the content assessment, they get information about which areas they need more support on, and then the teacher can give personalized support for that part, either whether it's a one-on-one contact or a small group, or giving them a tutor, or giving them another resource that they can use to study. So it sounds like it's done a lot in an individual effort, but it also is done in collaboration with teammates, classmates, and a teacher. And of course, parents can help with this too. But this is only there to help support what is happening in the actual core subject classes, give the background that will be used for students to actually learn. So I like to use the analogy that it's like we're on a ship, and the destination is not what matters, is the journey itself. And through this journey, you're going to learn skills. It is those skills that really matter on to whether or not you get to do well, a good job as a member of this crew. Teachers like the captain that's actually directing the whole thing, but it's in the journey with them, trying to do this discovery. What's the content then? The content is like the water under the ship. It's not the point of the trip. It's not what we were judged you by. It's really just a vehicle that we use to be on this journey. And the goal is clearly applying that. So the best way to understand what role the content knowledge has within the Summit platform is to hear from students and see students in action to see what students have to do to get through it. And here is Blackstone Valley Preps High School students giving that testimony. The link to this is on the video down below. So I hope you take an opportunity of looking through this. And like it is with the cognitive skills, a long period of research has also led us to the place that we are right now on what we should do to encourage mastery, to encourage lifelong interest in learning, to include true development of higher level applicative knowledge instead of just rote memorization. So the culmination of this long-term research process is what leads us to where we have right now in the Summit platform, where the priority is on skills, but it still has enough of content there to support those skills and to help students be a more well-rounded person. On the next video, I'm going to be talking about habits of success, which is another part, another outcome that throughout the whole process is being built too. I'll see you guys then.